Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm feeling a little bit comfier today, so I've decided to come up and do a bit of crafting. So I was on the internet last week, and I think last week or early, it must be last week, it's only Tuesday today, and I saw a post come up because I'm subscribed to the lovely Scrap Queen. I think she's wonderful, I love watching her. And her mum had made a card. It's quite a big size card. Well, I found my large envelopes, and these measure, that is 9 inches by 6 3/8. So I've done the card that's very similar to what the Scrap Queen's mum made. She used Ship Ahoy or something, I can't remember, but it was a zigzag card like this that sits out, but also opens up. She didn't have a waterfall, I put one in mine with little tuck spots and then a little pocket on the back. So I've, like I say, I've done a waterfall on mine, which actually lifts up, and I'm going to decorate it all with. I'm going to give you the measurements as I can on how to make it. This card it's a card come album, so you can add a photo on here. You can add a photo or tuck a little small photo in there because there's a little tuck spot area there. You open this out then, and I haven't done anything yet. I might put another little tuck spot or a little corner piece, maybe do something with the designer series paper, and then I'm going to have it placed here, so I've got space for 2 photo mats so they can get hidden behind there. But then you've also got a tuck spot behind here and behind here as well. And like I was saying, she only had tuck spots and pockets on hers. So when she left this plain, I think, but when I put a little tuck spot there because I wanted to use all my scraps. So I decided to attach. This opens out and this lifts up, so you can get maybe one large photo on there and some DSP. Maybe have a full-size 6 by 9 photo on there, and then, like I say, a pocket in the back to maybe slide some more photos and dress this as a photo. But it fits in an envelope as well. How many people know of an album that fits in an envelope? These are A4 envelopes, I call them, because it's half of an A4 sheet of paper. So even though it's slightly bigger than an A4 sheet of paper. So this first part of my card, which is this section and this back section, is literally 12 inches, so folded in half to make it 6 by, I think it's 8 3/4. Yeah, 8 3/4, so it gives me that 1/4 of an inch at the top. And like I say, by 6 inches. Yeah, and so I made a 1-inch gusset and scored it in half, and I attached it on here and on this section. Again, this was just a 6, that's 6 by 12, sorry, by 7 1/4. And what I did was I cut from the corner to 3 inches down. So all the way down to 4 1/4 inches. In fact, you can still see my pencil mark. So what I did, I cut a 12 by 7 and then cut 3 inches down from the corner right down to give me that zigzag. And then this piece is attached on with a 1-inch gusset, and that is just 6 inches. And I cut that from the corner down 1 inch to give me that zigzag style. What I thought, what a lovely card she'd done, a beautiful card, but then left spaces for you to add photo mats. So I thought, why not just add our photo mats and then decorate everything else, and then maybe put some photo mats inside to hide everything. This is just one of those tags I made from Stampin' Up, and I'm going to be using for my photo mats. I'm using Real Red, Bermuda Bay, Daffodil Delight and Blushing Bride, because if you've guessed it by now, I'm going to be using my gorgeous snail mail designer series paper, I thought, how beautiful, bright and colourful for that. And then, like I say, it's a little mini album. I can post this maybe to Lola because she started collecting photographs because she lost all her memory stuff. I posted that in an envelope, and then I only have to pay for a large letter. She can fill it then with photographs. I will just add designer series paper and photo mats that way. So you're with me now. I'm going to write that down actually, and then let you see the measurements wherever my book is. Where's that gone? There you are. So to make the actual card itself, let's just other stuff I'm working on. So the album card, I'm calling it, or the mini album card. So for the actual card that opens up, it's 12 by 8 3/4, and you're going to score long side at 6 inches. Just a basic 6-inch piece of paper. So you're going to take a black piece of cardstock. I'm using 12 by 12. Literally cut this down to 8 1/4, score it in the center and fold it over. And that is for the base. And for the zigzag, you'll need one at, I say that's 7. Yeah, 7 by 12, and again score that on the long side at 6 inches, and then from the top left corner to 3 inches down, put a little mark on your zigzag, and then cut from the corner all the way down to the 3-inch mark, chopping that bit off. And the bit I used that I cut off there is what I used in there to make that other little tuck spot. It would be better with a white piece of paper, but we haven't started decorating it yet. So look, that's a little tuck spot, and that was one of the pieces I cut off. I just scored it at 1/2 inch this side, and that's why it doesn't come all the way over to the end. But that's where we're going to have that little tuck spot. Maybe a photo mat there, and a little tuck spot to add more paper. So then this is the flap which is attached to the bottom of here. This is 1.5 inch. We'll get to that in a minute though. We're still working on the front. So for this other flap, you want it 6 inches, maybe 7 inch, 6.5 inches because of your score line, and then one at 6.5 inches by, what did I say that was? 4 1/4, and then you're going to score from the left corner again and mark it to 1 inches down and cut again, and then you just attach them. So I've attached this with a 1-inch gusset. So you've got another one then at 1 inch by 7, and score the short side 1/2 inch. So it gives you that gusset, because that's attached to that, that's attached to that, and this is attached by this gusset. And then with this one you just score the long side at 1/2 inch, and then you cut from the corner down 1 inch, and then that's your other section to give you that crisscross. It's like a cascade card, isn't it? That's what it is, cascade card album. So that's that section. These are little cut-offs, and these were the little bits that I cut off. So this is another section, if you notice, that goes into the corner, because I've scored 1/2 inch and just glued the bottom, but left this end open. So that was off one of these pieces as well here. This is just a little pocket that is just short of 6 inches. Can you see a gap there? It was just, so at 7 inches, it was 6 7/8 of an inch, and you score 1/2 inch either side, and just don't score anything at the bottom. Just put a thin line to put a pocket. You don't even have to put pockets in, but I have. So there was 1, 2, that's just 3 separate pieces up to now. 1, and then obviously you've got a little piece off your cut-offs, if you know what I mean. So you're using only, at the moment, you're using 2 sheets of 12 by 12. Then this is that card that's opened up, the base. So this is 1.5 inches by 8. So for waterfall, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, actually you need, yeah, 8. I used a piece that was 4.5. 4.5 by, again, I used a gusset, but that is, so if I use that and score that, that is 9 inches. 4.5 by 9, score short side 1/2 inch, and that's what, this is that flap to attach on here. And then, so I could move this back and forth, I added my pieces then on the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need 8 at 5 by 4.5. Score alongside 1/2 inch, and then attach them to that 4.5 inch piece going all the way down. And then on the back it's just an extra piece, which is 7 inches by 7 inches, and you score either side 1/2 inch, and then just glue the bottom. So you can take your piece of cardstock all the way down to the bottom. You find a longer piece. Whoops. So you can take this strip all the way down to the bottom there. It goes all the way down. It's just got the tiniest little lip where I glued on there. So really speaking, once you've made the card and got it to this stage, this is the stage now that I'm going to decorate with you all. So 1, 2, maybe three sheets of 12 by 12, and you can use any colour you want. I chose black because that's all I've got. So yeah, you're literally only going to need 3 pieces to make this, and I think they will make some wonderful gifts for Christmas and birthdays. Thank you, Mr. Boyce.
You're right.
My tablets. Okay. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Tablet's done. Yeah, 3 pieces of this, and you're going to have the makings of this. It's a handheld. It can be kept in a lady's purse. It can be carried around with you in a nice little briefcase, or in the envelope it comes in. But what a cute little idea. You know, you can have a good sized photo. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to decorate across that section and have a photo mat. Decorate across that section, have a photo mat, and maybe a tuck spot, and maybe photo cards to go in there. And the same with these, you know, decorate across the top, add a little tuck spot, you know. So if each section is separate, maybe I'll put another corner in there so we can tuck a photo mat in, or just, you know, it was just using up all my scraps, so that fits in there. Then you're going to have a waterfall, which I'm going to add this beautiful coloured paper. So when we decorate this piece, it all matches to go with the designer series paper. And like I say, maybe I could have, mind you, it's like a belly band mat, isn't it? So you could tuck a photo mat in there as well as open it and lift it to add a photo and more photos. And while it's closed, you could add a photo mat inside, because it's like a belly band as well. I just thought, what a wonderful idea. And then this is a pocket, maybe tuck in a few more photo mats, you know, decorated photo mats. So let me show you the pad now. So what you will need is one of those. Write that all down, come to this stage, and then come back to the video and we'll decorate it together. Love it. So I'm going to put my envelope to one side because I don't want to lose that. And first and foremost, I'm just wondering, am I going to add anything else to this? You know, it all opens out lovely and flat. It's massive. I mean, this can be opened up, or this can be opened up. You know, you've got plenty of space. And then you got this, I could have 2 photo mats on there maybe. Let me see what the length is. Yeah, I could do 2 3.5 by 6s. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I'm going to decorate first, and then we are going to add extra photo mats at the end. And I'm going to keep the video going for as long as the video will allow me, and as long as my back will allow, and especially my shoulders. Oh, eek, eek, eek. Right, I love this paper. It's just so cute. Let's get it out and let's see what we've got to contend with. Don't worry, I'm going to use these bits as well. But how cute is this paper? Who wouldn't want that sprawled across, you know, this beautiful, beautiful card album? And look at it, it's so cute. And you've got the red love hearts on the back. I'm going to pick first. Oh, cute snails. I mean, if I get the stamp set out, I can, you know, cut some of these snails out. But that is too cute. 2 of those, that and that one. I've already got that and that, like I've shown. This is the same as that. Oh, I love this yellow paper. I've got a little bit left in there. And then you've got the hello and the mushrooms on that one as well. Great stuff to play with. So let me see what scraps I've got. I love that yellow paper. That is too cute for words. Just seeing how wide. Now, I don't want that one because the swirl is cutting across the swirls. I want these as swirls so I can use these as borders. You know, like I'll show you now. So, say I wanted those, just the 2 strips. I can cut one down and cut this one a bit slimmer. And then use that along there, look at that, perfect, as a border to cut across. You'll get my drift in a minute. I mean, everyone knows how to make a waterfall on a separate piece of paper, and then you just score 1/2 inch, fold that over, and I've got dye all over my fingers. Let me just trim this down and show you what I mean. You know, because most people have stripes. Well, I don't think I've got any stripes. Not in this paper. That's better. Cut that tiny little strip off. I don't need that. There's no pattern on it. Cut that little strip off as well. So let's just open this out on my first page so you can see. So I could run that along there as a little border and just trim that off then and trim that off. Perfect. So let me turn it over. I can't, can I? So let's trim that to there, say, and then trim that to there. So let me show you what I mean. Get my scissors. Whoops, more fingers and thumbs. And that should miter onto there beautifully. Look at that. Love it. So I'm going to use the stripy paper, the zigzaggy paper, as borders for stripes and stuff. Perfect, perfect. So that's giving that. I'll get my rubber ready in case I've got any lines. So now if I say to add that piece of paper on there, how beautiful is that? I got to cut that out of slant now. Yeah, that is on the outside. Let me put that in between so not get confused. Right. Right, let's get this. Get my pencil. And I mark that there. Mark that there. So let me get the trimmer. There is method in my madness, trust me girls. Keep these little strips, they'll come in handy. I mean, you could have like a little border like that, so keep them on. Oh, well, I'm cutting that off anyway, so that is going to there. So I need to cut that to there. So I need to go from that point to that point to keep it straight. Fingers crossed it's kept my shape. Maybe it needs a little fraction more. So this corner is perfect. Just try that. So it's better to take a little bit at a time than not too much. So if I take a slither off the back, that'll fit lovely. Let's just check. That's not bad at all. Oh, and the heating's on, so my glue's drying up. What I'll do next time is I will measure the piece and then put the border over the top. Do you get what I mean? Cute, 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 cute. Tiny little fraction out there, but I can put a sticker on that, which I think I will. And then this section now. So let me measure. Whoops, took my coffee. This section is, so if I go from say 1/2 inch in, so if I do 4 1/8 by 5 7/8, so let's do 5 7/8. I went that way, don't I? Yes. By 4 1/8. I was right the other way, so now me love arts are going the wrong way, so yeah, they're going that way. May have to trim that down a wee bit. That way is perfect. Just maybe I'm going to take another slither off that because this is slightly smaller than 6. So if I do that 5 5/8, that should fit inside there now. Up. So that's that corner. And see what I mean? Gain away, get your paper. Let's put that in there. That's it. So I'm going to take that to that corner. And then this needs to come off there to that corner. Right there. Right the way up to that corner. I think I know what I'm doing. So this corner. All the way up to that one. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Look, how cute is that? How cute is that? How cute is that? I think, even though my love hearts are going the wrong way, but who cares that they're going on the side? These would make fabulous presents for people. Everybody loves to give away a photograph, don't they? So tuck that in there quickly before it gets stuck. And then we can measure up our corner. That is too cute. Too cute. Look! Oh my goodness, how cute is that? Now we need a piece to decorate there, and I think that is that wide enough? Not quite. Let's get our bits gathered because we don't want to throw, apart from these little bits. We've got no space for those. Put them back in our folder because we don't want to waste nothing. How'd you like now? So that needs decorating. So where does that come to? Let's mark that with the pencil, because that we can rub that out. So if I do a square that section and then maybe tuck a little piece of plain paper inside there. I've used the yellow. So let's do a bit of Bermuda Bay then. So again, that's 6 inches. So this one doesn't really make any difference. So 5 7/8. See if I can't use this section, so I don't need it all. So again, 5 7/8. There's our pencil mark. Now let's put that underneath there just so we know where we're going to. Where's the pencil? To the corner again. Keep these little bits because we've got sections inside like there. Where is it? That one. I've got a tiny little slither there, so maybe that could fit on there. We'll cut that down a little bit further, so I'll leave that inside there. Let's check this fits now. Perfect. Let's get rid of our pencil mark. Because there's no particular pattern with this one, it doesn't matter. Making sure that stays away from the edge. Perfect. cuteness up to now. Doesn't that look pretty? I think I like that. I might actually put that inside there. It's near enough wide enough, isn't it? In fact, it is. Look at that. How cute is that? I think I'm going to use that. So 8. Well, I have to measure because I'm not going to get the big trimmer out. Perfect. How cute is that, girls? So that's straight. Cutest little border, and now we are able to fold, so let's put that on there. So yeah, I mean, we're looking at ways of getting different types of albums, but without actually doing an album, and I think this is great for that. You could even do this big huge cascading card and fill it with your birthdays, like we have been doing, finding a birthday book and stuff like that. So, you know, you could use plain paper. Look how cute that looks now. How wonderful is that? So cute. So when we decorate on the inside of here now, and then this side, nothing is catching. It just looks super mega cute. So let's check this out. Let's get a white piece of paper to stick in there, and that doesn't come all the way to the edge. So if I literally cut that off and that off, make them join together, that piece is going to fit there beautiful. Beautiful. Stick that up there. Perfect. What a perfect fit. How cute is that? Love it. Don't know how I'm going to decorate that, but it's just a way. It was just something I put in there for me to see. Now that is so cute. I don't want that again. Let's do this section now. Let's see what papers we've got for this. This one. That is so super cute and real. So I need to get the big one out now, this one. So 5 7/8. Finally changed my blade. I've got 2 left, I think. 7. So if I cut that to 6 7/8, should give me the piece I need to work with. I'll just grab a tissue, ladies. I always make sure I've got a fresh one. So that, I'm going to put a strip in the bottom, I think, or I'm going to add a strip in the top. I think I'll do that because I've got a little bit short there for some reason. So let's just mark there and cut to that corner. That little piece as well, that'll come in handy somewhere. Well, that's a big drop, isn't it? So I'm definitely going to put a strip in there. I got to. Okay, I made about 7 1/4, that's why. Da, da, da. So let's just get this section lined up. Keep that nice and straight, and then, I wonder if the piece I took out. No, I am gonna use this paper, but I'm gonna use the opposite side because is that the right width? Might need another piece. That's the right width. So if I cut 1/2 inch off that, we can always cover up our indiscretions, you know, ladies. Because that is slightly bigger. So I need to come to the end. Little pencil, that's going down there to there, and that's going you know what I mean, scissors. So I'm going to do a tiny little slither to that corner, a tiny little slither to that corner. Perfect. Get my rubber. How do you like me now? You've had a song stuck in your head and you just can't get rid of it. An advert on the TV. Tiny. That is so cute. I'm loving it. So, let's use the stripes this time on that side, because that's the right width. Right. I draw a line across there. Take that out, and then I can just follow it just a slight fraction on over. My eyesight's coming. There. There. Keep that as well. Should have gone to the corner again. Better. I just check the distance. I need it to come all the way down anyway, so I'm going to chop that corner off because no one's going to see it. Because because that's glued at the bottom. I need to, because that's not, I've glued across the bottom there, so I can't get all my paper all the way down. I need to take a little fraction off there, or a little bit more off there as well. Let me try that now. Keep moving. I know I've got a little fraction showing, but I can always cut that in. But that's not too bad. I could always cut one of the little snails out, cover that over. Why is that going out there now? Come on. Oh, and I will also cut one out. There's the paper. There's there we go. So I'm going to fussy cut that little fella out, and he's going to sit in this corner here, just at the edge of the paper. There's dies to this, I think. Cute. So, you know, you can have these little things poking out anywhere, can't you? Just to help you out with your boobs. So he looks like he's just sneaking out. Taking away the distraction, and then I'm going to grab the parcels. Around that. Cut around that. And that little parcel. I'll put that on as a slant. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm just going to leave that there, just to decorate. Fingers crossed no one notices. So just adding decoration, he looks like he's going peekaboo. I think it's cute, 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 cute. Keep the little triangles for little tuck spots and stuff. The bits you've chopped off. Keep things like this and this for cutting stuff out. Oh my goodness, my coffee's going cold. Keep all my strips together. So that is pure cuteness. Look, I love how he's poking his head out there. That is so sweet. So now we need to frame that. I might use a bit of cardstock actually for this one. So let's get a piece of Bermuda Bay to match. So 5 7/8. So we can have a strip of normal card there, and then because look, it's got to have a, so it's wide enough to sit up there. So let's get a pencil. That is a straight line, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, I'm just thinking now. I've got ombre paper. Have we got any ombre paper? So I can turn it over. That fits at the top of my pocket, or it's supposed to. I gotta cut a tiny little nick off this. You'll understand in a minute. That's that, and I can glue that in tight there. So if I take that off and then glue that in tight, nobody's going to notice anything. Nobody knows. Lift that up. Come on now. And glue that in tight. Lift that strand up. Oh, it's glued. Oh, good. Perfect. And we can get the white chalky pen. Do some fake dotted lines going around it, like there is on that paper. Check the thickness in a moment. And then you could write on there in a white chalk pen or even a dark black pen. Sorry if you heard that then, that's my neighbours. Cute. I mean, I could just do chalk lines around that section as well, so I'm not overly bulking it. And it coincides with the paper. I love the way he's poking out of there. I think that's so cute. Whoops. That is too cute. I'm going to put a strip of designer series paper there for this one now. Let's see what we got. We've got the pink mushrooms. Oh, let's have a go at the pink mushrooms. And do this 5, 7, 8. see that strip? It is, whoops, 2 inches. So if I do 1 7/8, that's going to fit on there. Beautiful. That's so cute. I love it. How cute is that? And then they have a little photo mat to tuck inside there. Cute. I love that. That is so cute. So you need a strip for there and there. And what's on the opposite side of these? Hello, hola, hello. Let's see how wide that is. 2 inches, so another 1 7/8. And I take it that one is as well. Yep. So 1 7/8 and 1 7/8. They are just so cute, those mushrooms. So we have the hola and all that lot on that side. Tuck a piece of paper in so we can see. Perfect. I think what we'll do with our other cardstock now is we shall use them to make photo mats to tuck in the pockets. Perfect. And then where's the other piece? There it is. Little mushrooms on there as well. Let me just check. It's a little bit long because I've made them slightly smaller. Because so I'm not jammed up against the end here. That is super cute. Perfect. How cute is that? Right, now let's pick. Now we've got the large snails. What else have we got? What's on the other side of this? The smaller snails. Let's go for some blushing bride on that one. So 5 and 7/8. And the gap there is that's 2 1/8. So let's try 2 1/8. Because we can tuck it inside. Let's just make sure it's the right width. We need to cut a little slither off. Let's try that. So that's cute. That's perfectly right. I can fold that back now like that. Draw that line again. Chop that off. Perfect. corner again. Da, da, da. We like. So. That's better. Lift that up. Perfect. I'm loving the black contrast. Where's my rubber? It is. Beautiful. That is so cute. I am loving it. Perfect. I am going to use, I might use Daffodil Delight this time. So if I cut 5 and 7/8, which is half an A4 cardstock. Cut that, oops, 1/4 of an inch off this side. So let's cut it there. What shall I do? Where's my, let's nick the corners out. I know I don't want to cover that paper up, but I want to leave that in there so they can use as a photo mat, or I could lose it in this one, or it's just going to fit in there nice after we've decorated it. So I want to get that in there, not so much I just want to pull it a little bit away from the edge. That is perfect. I might even just glue that in. I think I will, you know. I'm going to glue that into there and just use that as a photo mat. And just still got a little tuck spot area. Perfect. So when they open up, they can put place photo here. I've got my little thingy, I can do that. And with the corners, if I use my little scraps, where's they gone? There it is. And there, just use this little piece. Watch what I'm going to do. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. I don't know if it's going to look right, but we'll have a look. or we could turn them round and have white contrasting corners. We needed 3. How cute. Or should we just leave it with the gaps? I like that. I think that's quite sweet. What do you reckon? Or we can pull them out just a wee bit. Leaving a gap. Cute. I know it's fiddly and farty, but it's a laugh, isn't it? Give that chance. That is so cute. So we've done most of it. We've just got to add a strip on there, a photo mat and some designer series paper on there, and then we've just got to decorate our waterfall in this section. How long has this been playing? Oh, the battery's running down quite low, so I'll charge the battery and then I'll come back and we'll finish this off together. I might take them off if I can. I'll get it off. No one's gonna get that. Use my rubber actually. There we go. Get them corners off. Leave them just like that. There we go. One more corner to go. Solve that. With that. No one can see it now. But there we go. Come back on the next video and we'll finish this little bad baby off. Absolutely stunning. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Take care. See you soon. Bye.